Okay. Now we talk about Elon Musk. Does he deserve a $1 trillion, yes, I said $1 trillion pay package? We're taking calls on this. The world's richest man has the potential to make history after his company's shareholders offered him a huge deal if he can achieve their ambitious targets over the next 10 years. Musk is currently worth $500 billion. So that's 500,000 million. But he could more than double that. First, he would need to deliver 20 million Tesla vehicles, more than double the number his company's made in the last 12 years. And second, he's got to roll out 1 million AI-powered robots, despite the fact that he hasn't released one yet. If he gets that done, he gets $1 trillion, which would be enough to buy 2,000 of Jeff Bezos's yachts or the whole country of Switzerland. It's an amazing amount of money. I don't know whether you mind.
I don't, because making money is not inherently immoral. It's what you do with that money that speaks volumes about yourself. But remember, when people make money, they employ people, and the products and the services and the platforms they provide help other people too. So making money is not a problem.
Yes, I'm trying to think, do we mind him being exceptionally rich?
What I mind is that the wealth in society that's created by the hard graft of millions of people, millions of workers, without which society would collapse, gets sucked into the bank accounts of a tiny few. And I think
but distribution of wealth is not the job of individuals. It's the job of politicians and government policy.
That's my point.
If I've made loads of money, it's not my job to sort the poor out. It's the government's policies and stuff about distribution of wealth.
That's where tax comes in. The point is, Elon Musk, in 2 seconds of sitting down, he's earned more than the vast majority of people will earn.
That's what he does.
There was a Green Party thing recently, which is very relevant to this. They said no person at the top of a company should be paid more than 10 times the person at the bottom. So if minimum wage, let's say cleaner, gets 30 grand a year, the chief exec should be capped at 300.
It used to be similar to that,
by the way. You think that's a good idea?
Yes, I do, because the workers, this is the point.
So Elon Musk cleaners would be paid $100 billion a year.
Because he wouldn't be paid that amount of money. The point is,
clean the office.
It's not true to say that a CEO at the top of a company is the one just creating all the wealth. The wealth has been created, in his case, by whether it be the people who are coming up with ideas, whether it be the people who are making the Teslas. And,
I'm starting to think you may be right. I'm saying this because I'm aware of a company which I have some dealings with, where the CEO is gone. It hasn't made any difference. But if the lift engineer doesn't turn up, no one can move around.
That's the end of the company.
That's exactly right.
Why is their wealth sucked into a bank account?
Yeah. That guy that left set up the processes, the infrastructures, led the team, created all of that.
He's been replaced by somebody else.
Well, that's fine, but he set it up for somebody to succeed.
Sort of. I mean, he was an appointment.
Oh, you didn't do anything.
No, he didn't found the company. That's different. He was the CEO of the company. He's gone on a Monday morning for whatever reason, very suddenly. On a Tuesday morning, he's replaced. The lifts still work. The canteen still has mouldy croissants.
But listen, we're living in a capital world, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine for him to get paid.
But Owen says that the person who does the cleaning and the lift is doing more for the company.
But that's about that person who runs that company making sure people get paid their wages.
You can make a totally sensible argument there that someone at the top of a company should be paid more, therefore, than other workers. You could make that argument without saying that they should be paid $1 trillion. That's the problem.
If they earn $1 trillion, they earn $1 trillion. That's the way it is, the way they've invested their money, the way that they've done their business, the deals that they've done. That's how they do it.
I'm not saying that's how our economic system works. What I'm saying is, the way our system works is it hoovers up money which is created by lots of people, and that's not good for society.
But Owen,
that money could be invested into society.
The key thing about Musk is he set the thing up and it wouldn't exist without him, okay? So let's say you have a left-wing newsletter and you charge everyone £1 to read it. It's very popular. We've already talked about the fact you're the most famous person in Britain after...
ever. Most famous person in the world.
So after a year, you find you've made £2 million. You then have a massive attack of conscience. You say, I shouldn't have made that. Well, Saira will come in behind you and say, of course, you've got every right. You founded it. You've made some money.
You created jobs. You've got it out there. You had the platform. You've given it to society.
Firstly, by the way, this is a total misnomer. Elon Musk has made lots of investments. You're making it sound like he's just sitting there coming up with ideas. What often happens in the case of Elon Musk and others is they throw money at things which end up, often because of good luck, doing very well. But that's the hard work of other people.
Okay.
And in my case,
that's a risk you take being an entrepreneur.
Let's see.
They don't get sick. A lot of us don't. A lot of us who run our own businesses, we don't get sick pay. We don't get holiday
Musk
pay.
is on the left here.
We work 16-hour days.
Hang on, Owen, pause a sec, because we're watching pictures of Musk. Oh, sorry, that's Musk on the left and a robot, and that wasn't really worth stopping the show for. No, there's got to be someone inside that. There's somebody inside that. Come on.
Do you think it's...
Can I just get a call? Sorry. Because you've got the profile. I don't want to get on the wrong side.
Oh, you said sorry.
He said sorry.
Because I'm British. I'm programmed to say sorry at various intervals.
David in Cheshire, do you think Musk should take home, $1 trillion less tax? Come on, David.
Go on, David.
David, you got the...
Hello.
Hello.
Well done.
Well, in my view, it's rather obscene.
Okay.
But will he spread it round?
Well, he'll go out and buy a newspaper in the morning, and that employs journalists. He'll go and buy... So, what do you mean laughing at? He'll buy a Greggs, and that employs sausage roll makers. That's called trickle-down.
Pardon?
That's called trickle-down. It's
Yes,
the idea that if you put a lot of money in one person, he has a whole load of people underneath him who get benefits.
Yeah.
Owen doesn't like that theory because he's already started sighing.
In my view, it's obscene, but he'd probably do quite a lot with it. But here's the thing that I'm going to leave you with to contemplate, right? I wake up in the morning, done cancer, happiness. And is he, in his own little way, any happier than my mother was when I was a child, looking in the jam jars on the Friday and Saturday thinking, I've got enough to treat my little boy to an ice cream.
Oh,
David, you broke my heart there.
That is beautiful. And of course, he's not happier. In fact, there's an argument to say that these people are driven by an internal unhappiness. That's what makes them make money, because they've got to fill
what they've given the world.
But look, a key point.
Look what they've given the world.
So, okay, here's an example. My iPhone here.
Yeah.
I've got an iPhone. GPS, touchscreen technology, the chip, the internet, all created by public sector research. All of them.
Right.
Oh.
No, but it's true. And this is the problem.
I don't know that.
What entrepreneurs like Elon Musk have done is often taken public sector research.
That's true.
And then they've turned it to something that makes a huge amount of money. But that is an example of why we shouldn't suck that money into a tiny few.
Stop the public sector workers making it a huge success like Elon Musk. What Elon Musk
But their researchers, they're not paid as much.
Well, the thing is, you've got to be entrepreneurial. If you stop if you stop being entrepreneurial and you stop stopping wealth, you are not going to do a service to our country and the world.
Those researchers are.
Richard in Buckinghamshire.
He took a risk.
Richard, do you think he's got a right to $1 trillion?
Oh, absolutely. Listen, Elon Musk has brought a lot of good into the whole world right now. He should pay
Ray of sunshine.
Trillions of dollars. Trillions.
Well, because, his X... Have you been on X Twitter recently?
Of course, it's a much better place now.
Oh, I'm sure you do like it, Richard.
I know where you're coming from.
No, it's a much... Listen, Owen...
What you do with the money?
No, Richard's got something. I want to hear what he says.
Richard, go on.
Owen envies Elon Musk because Owen hasn't even stepped up and done half of what Elon Musk has done. Elon Musk brought Teslas to the world, didn't he?
I haven't brought Teslas to the world, that's true.
No.
But actually, the people who work for Elon Musk, they're the people who build the Teslas, but also came up with the ideas. Do you think Elon Musk sat there as some genius engineer designing Teslas and then creating them?
No, he didn't. Vision.
Those other people create the wealth. Why does he have to?
Because he's a bright spark.
So are the people, the scientists who work for him.
Go on, Richard.
What's stopping them from becoming
you're
Elon
on the
Musk?
line to Owen, and I'm thinking that's going to have been an ambition for both of you.
I know.
Far away, Rich.
Owen's been on the back end of my takedowns before. He makes a lot of money being on the telly talking about minority stuff that he doesn't like. He's envious and jealous of Elon Musk. Very clearly.
Can I be honest? Richard, I really will live with you. I'm honestly not envious of Elon Musk. There might be other people out there.
If you had that amount of money, you could buy Chad. You could buy a country, and then you could force them all to be left-wing.
This is the problem. Like, for example, we're talking about what people put in. Take a care worker. Take a care worker who looks after the most vulnerable people, including elderly people, and they're paid poverty wages. They are treated like scum, basically, in society.
The public sector.
Yeah, no, well, they don't actually often. They often work in the private sector as well. But the fact is, why are we saying that people without whom society would collapse should be paid poverty wages, whilst the CEO sitting on their backside doing nothing still makes vast amount of money?
A lot of tax. Thank you, Richard. He must, if the tax man in America is taking 40% of Musk's, that's so much money. And as you say, you could buy half of Switzerland with the tax. Andrew, I always think when I see Andrew in London, I just think, oh no, he's been watching. Hello, Andrew. Oh,
imagine.
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of changing my name by Depot. But anyway, what I'd like to say about Elon, he really is the vile and unacceptable face of capitalism. And what he does with his wealth, he spreads hatred, he spreads fear. And if we are going to have people to look up to a person like that, it's just money. Money is just, in the old days, people that were rich, you never heard about them. This is vulgar. People are suffering. We've got climate change, and we've got this man, coming to our country.
I don't know. I'm not. Apparently, he could give $123 to every single person in the world. That's amazing. What I don't know about money is whether, if you create $1 trillion for yourself, whether that's money that's been taken from other people. I don't know. Or maybe that $1 trillion wouldn't have been there before.
Yeah, but see, this is. Are you talking? I'm sorry.
No, just try to. We've had a lot of this today. If you could possibly just take your TV and just drop it gently out of a window.
It's not even on. It's not even on.
Okay. Because when you're talking, I stop. That's the sort of how conversations work.
Oh, no problem. I thought you was cut off there. But my thing is this: just look at the man, right? And I think if you work hard, you should get what you want. But look at the way. Look at the way in which the wealth is spread. He is the poster boy for everything that is wrong about this world. Right. He really
Andrew, that's
is.
Fascinating. That's a good. We'll end like that because it's a good thing for us to chew over in the days to come. Thank you. Later, it's the papers and everything else. Find out why Miss Piggy could be making a big comeback in Hollywood with a movie. After the break, we're asking if we need to ban the sale of fireworks to members of the public. They were used to attack police in Birmingham on Wednesday, and it's terrible. This suspected to have set a tower block on fire in Liverpool. 0207 862 2222. See you shortly.